guys responded, because I just want to apologize for using the word tea. I didn't mean it like that, which I think most of you guys knew. It came off as insensitive, which I definitely did not mean, that I want to make some tea video or kind of talking shit about this girl and her problems and her issues and such. I more meant that I wanted to kind of talk about the video, about the theme, and kind of share my thoughts on it, and kind of maybe tie that back into something about how I try to stay confident and, be my best self and work through my issues and whatnot. So I just kind of took the screenshot of the video after I had seen it and just posted it quickly, and I didn't think that it would sound insensitive, but I wasn't really thinking about that. So I apologize if it came off that way. I didn't mean it that way, of course. So I figured that I would because I do want to talk about that situation, because that's kind of something that I feel like people enjoy on my channel, is talking about, whether it is a drama situation or whether it's just something, a topic or a video or a person that's trending for whatever reason. I like to talk about things, current events in the YouTube community. So that's kind of more of a better explanation, because I did definitely want to share my thoughts on that video. So I thought that I would kind of talk about that video, this situation, and then kind of go into how I kind of try to stay confident, be my best, not get caught up in image issues and things like that, since it's all kind of tied into the video that Shane made with Eugenia. So yeah, so basically, if you had not seen the video, Shane Dawson, does these little documentaries about different creators and such. So, YouTube, I'm so proud to be like a part of the YouTube community these days, because everyone, I feel like, has stepped up their game in terms of like production and content to, stuff that's production-wise really cool, like an actual movie, an actual production, versus a video that takes 10 minutes to film. And then also content-wise, things have gotten it's more interesting, like more documentary type of content, which I guess if you think about it, there was no real reason that anyone couldn't have done that before. It's just all kind of happening now. That being said, side note, I kind of want to put more effort when I can, because I'm very busy and I have to kind of be realistic about it, put more effort into my other channel and some more vlogs and such. I've recently hired an editor that I'm really excited about, and I'm excited to see what he can kind of do with my footage. So stay tuned, because I want to try to kind of document more of my life on my other channel, which is Julia X Babe with 2 E's. But anyway, Shane Dawson made this video about Eugenia Cooney, and if you don't know who she is, she's a YouTuber. I wasn't too familiar with her prior to this video. I had seen her before. To be honest, I had seen her before because of, I had run into other videos or things, posts about her and her weight and being so thin. But I didn't actually subscribe or watch her content, so I'm not quite sure what kind of content she made. I know she has a look of like it would be like gamer or like anime type stuff or whatever, but I'm not sure. I'm just guessing. So essentially, she is a big YouTuber, and she's, I think, 24. And she's got, a couple million subscribers, and she's always been very controversial because of her weight. And if you go to her channel and see her, older videos, you can see that she's extremely underweight, to a point that she posted a video about 5 or 6 months ago where she looked extremely thin. I think to a point that was worse than, before. And, everyone would always comment on her videos and say that she needed help and she looked sick and ill. And some people would obviously say mean, horrible things and bully her and whatnot because of it. Which obviously, like, fat shaming and thin shaming and shaming for looks in any type of look is not okay. But she did also have fans who were genuinely concerned for her well-being and her health. It wouldn't have been realistic for no one to say anything. So I think it was always just kind of the elephant in the room. Her look, her weight, her size. So she made a video 5 months ago, looked very thin in it, and then kind of disappeared from YouTube, and people were worrying about her safety and whether she was okay in her health. And she, I guess, kind of stayed silent from social media and took a break, or maybe she tweeted and said that she needed to kind of step back and get her health together at one point. And so Shane was the first person to kind of help her come back to YouTube in this little documentary that he did. And he essentially just sits down with her, and the beginning of the video is kind of leading up to talking about her situation, and he's talking to a psychiatrist about the do's and the don'ts, because he wants to make sure he doesn't trigger her or offend her or make her uncomfortable, which is really respectful on his part. He himself had struggled with an eating disorder, so he wants to be sensitive to that. He gets to her house and they say hello and everything, and he apparently says that she had already given permission, that nothing was off limits, and that she really wanted her to do her best to be honest, and if this could help another person in her situation, then that's what she wanted. So my kind of overall thoughts on the video were that she clearly looks like she has gained weight, which is good. Which that was interesting. One of the things a psychiatrist, or whatever, I don't know if she's a psychiatrist, but some type of doctor, told Shane is to don't say, like, you look good, or don't say you look like you've gained weight, or whatever, because in her mind, with the eating disorder, that she could portray that as think like, oh, I'm fat, like, clearly I've gained weight, I don't look good, I'm fat. So I thought that was interesting. It makes sense. So, but yeah, you can tell that she looks healthier. I'm sure she's still, very, very thin. She had baggier clothes on, so you couldn't really tell. Besides, like, you could see her legs a little at one point. But essentially, I thought that it was kind of very clear that although she's improving, that there's still a lot not being said. It didn't feel honest to me, the video. And disclaimer, of course, this is a serious topic. This is this girl's life. This is her problems, her personal stuff being put on blast to millions. She doesn't owe the public these answers. It's her personal life, and everyone is owed, has a right to that, of course. I just more think, I wish that it was a little more honest, just because the nature and the theme of the video being that she wanted to kind of, or she expressed that she wanted to kind of use it to inspire and help other, people that may be going through the same thing. So, besides that, I'm hoping that she can still recover and to get better, and then maybe down the line when she's ready, kind of come out and really be honest. There was a lot of kind of dancing around the questions, and a lot of fluff, really, is kind of the best way to describe it. was, really applauded by her audience that really knows her true audience, for even saying that, like, she has an eating disorder. But that being said, yeah, I think it's clear that a lot more progress has to be made for the sake of her own health. I hope that happens for her, and I'm sure that it will. She has a lot of people clearly that like support her, and wish the best for her. Millions of subscribers and millions of people. But yeah, so my thing is in terms of confidence and bullying and your looks and things like that. So I am just like a big proponent of laying things out on the table, honesty, and not letting people use your insecurities against you, or not letting your mind use your insecurities against you. It just kind of, watching that video just kind of made me think of how insecure that she must be feeling, and how uncomfortable and how embarrassed and ashamed, by not wanting to really dive deep and talk about it, which many, many, many people are like this with their own insecurities and their own problems. It's just a natural thing. But so I just kind of wanted to share my thoughts in case any of you guys might be feeling that way about, for you, whether it's an eating disorder, whether you think you're overweight, underweight, whether you don't like the way your mole on your left arm looks, and whatever. Everyone has insecurities. Everyone has problems. No one is perfect, guys. And it's okay to say it. It's okay to say where your insecurities are and your problems are. And I don't mean this to say, oh, you owe the world an explanation of your problems and your insecurities, and you owe other people and you have to tell them this. But I just think that if we all kind of looked at our imperfections more as something that everyone has, and it is what it is, then it wouldn't, people wouldn't be so depressed and negative and such about their looks and their issues. Guys, you guys will tell me all the time, like, oh, your skin is so beautiful, or you're so beautiful, or this and that. I have so many insecurities, so many, of my own problems that I try to work through. I have a big nose, I have big ears, I'm like so hairy, I have to shave my arms, I have big hands, I have really veiny hands and skin, and like I could go on for days. But at the same time, I don't want to tear myself apart, because I also know that I am a beautiful person inside and out. I have confidence in that, and beauty is not a look, like beauty is confidence. It just is, like, whether you weigh whatever you weigh, however you look, if you're confident with it, that's all that matters. There is someone out there for you, whether you feel like, oh, I can't find like a partner because I feel like I'm not good looking or whatever. There's absolutely a partner out there for you that will love you for exactly what you look like and exactly how you act and all your imperfections. We don't have to act like we're not real and we're not people. I feel like mental health is another thing that ties into this, guys. ASMR, I feel like the reason that it's become, bigger and more mainstream these days is because people are starting to accept that everyone has problems with their mental health, whether it's this level or this level. We all don't need to compare, because just because, my problems aren't exactly yours doesn't mean they don't hurt me just as much. But it used to be so, like, taboo. Like, people used to, like, not want to admit that, like, someone they know struggles with addiction, or they struggle with addiction, or struggle with anxiety, depression, whatever. I haven't personally suffered with like chronic depression and anxiety, but I have family that has, without getting into my personal business, I know enough people and I'm close to enough people that have gone through a lot, that in turn has put me through a lot, and it's okay. Somehow everyone is touched by these things, by insecurity, addiction, whatever it is, some type of disorder that, no one is perfect, no one's family is perfect, no one has it all, and it's okay, we can talk about it. We don't have to give the details every, of our lives, but it's okay to admit that, you don't like this about yourself, or you're struggling with this, or whatever. When you kind of own it, and you own your insecurities, people can't use them against you, because you already know, nobody can put me down about my nose. When I was in 7th grade, it was I would cry and cry about it and get so upset and whatnot. Now I'm an adult. It is what it is. I know that's something that I'm insecure about. No one's gonna make me want to, cry in a corner about it, because I know how I feel about it. I know my boyfriend loves me anyway. I know my friends love me anyway. I know I'm still beautiful. And it's fine. Imperfections are what make us unique and ourselves. We can't all look like a perfect whatever. So yeah, I'm ranting a little bit, obviously, but I wanted this video to be really positive. I, guys, try my best and pride myself in just being real and just being honest. There's so many issues, whether it's looks, my life, people I know, whatever, that I have, and guess what? We all do. So it's okay. It's okay to admit that you need help, that you're not perfect. The irony is, when you can't admit it and you pretend everything's perfect, those types of people that act like they are just doing great, they are just thin and rich and successful and happy, and they have a wonderful, perfect marriage with not one fight, and everything is just fabulous. Those are the people that really, and guys, this is true. This is true. Don't let yourself think otherwise and get caught up in insecurities when you see photos on Instagram. Those people are the ones that have the deepest, darkest depression, the biggest issues, the craziest things going on in their personal lives that they don't want people to know about. So it's okay for us to all just say we're not perfect. We're going to have ups in our lives and downs, and we're never going to feel perfect. We're never going to feel perfectly content with everything we have, and, whatever our situations. And that's fine. We strive to work hard, to be our best, to look our best. If I ever want to get a note, I'm accepting that I have a big nose, and I'm accepting that I'm beautiful. But if the mood ever strikes me where I decide I want to get a nose job, I will go and do that, and I won't try to deny it, because it would be obvious and it would be embarrassing if I was to try to deny it. So I just think we should all be real with ourselves, our friends, our family, and I think everyone would be a lot happier. So that is my rant, my crazy, crazy rant. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I definitely did not want to sit here and make a gossip video about a woman that's pretty much my age and tear her down about her eating disorder. That's not what I want to do. I wish her the best. I wish you the best if you're going through something right now. It will get better. I do mean that when I say that every time at the end of my videos. So I will see you